Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. It is day 7, the third and final phase of the cleanse. This third phase is when my body is really going to start to detox and flush out all of those toxins. So I'm really interested to see how my body is going to be reacting to these next 3 days. I decided that I'm going to split this up into 2 videos instead of 3. I realized if I did 3 videos, the second one would be really short. It'd probably be like 3 minutes. So I'm just going to do 2 videos, days 1 to 6 and then days 7 to 9. And after I complete the 9th day, I'm going to sit down with you guys and then really go in depth about why I'm doing the cleanse and what I experienced from being on it. So for today and tomorrow, day 7 and 8, I'm still eating the same. The only difference is that now I'm going to be having 2 32 ounces of celery juice, 1 in the morning after my lemon water, and then 1 in the early evening. So that's the only change that's going to be made throughout these next 2 days. So yeah, I'm really excited. I can't believe it's almost over. I've noticed so many changes from doing this, so I'm really excited to share my experience with you guys. But yeah, I'm going to have my lemon water now. I'm going to wait like 15 to 30 minutes and then have my celery juice, another 15 to 30 minutes, and then I'll show you my breakfast. It's been about an hour since I had my breakfast and now I'm having this applesauce snack. So once I finish my snack, I'm probably gonna go to the grocery store because I'm completely out of apples and celery now, so I need to go get some of that. Probably gonna get a couple other things too, just so I have everything set for day 9. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish that, go to the grocery store, and then I'll talk to you guys when I have lunch. I'm having the spinach soup again. This time I didn't make it with cucumber noodles because I just wasn't that hungry, and I'm actually having lunch a little bit later than I usually do. So I'm just gonna have this soup without the cucumber noodles. And after I have this, I'm gonna wait about an hour and then I'll have my second celery juice of the day. Since I ended up having my lunch really late, I was not hungry at all to have a full dinner. So I'm having this applesauce to end the night, and then I'm gonna have some lemon balm tea and some lemon water. So yeah, this is gonna end my night, and then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So here's my second celery juice of the day. I wanted to quickly come on here and say, because I completely forgot, but today marks 6 years of being completely vegan. That's just so freaking crazy to me. It was honestly one of the best decisions I have ever made for myself. You really will notice the biggest difference physically and mentally, and as well, you're saving lots of animals' lives. Hopefully with this channel, I inspire you guys to try veganism and show that it is easy, it is sustainable, and it's just the best decision I've ever made in my life. Good morning guys, so it is the last day of the cleanse. I am just so excited for today. I know it's going to be very challenging because I'm not having any foods. I'm only drinking juices and blended melon, so it's going to be very interesting, but I'm so excited. I'm getting a little bit tired of the heavy metal detox smoothie, the spinach and cucumber noodle soup, and the kale salad, so today's going to be really good. And I'll show you what I have throughout the day. I'm still starting off the same with my lemon water and my celery juice. I'm supposed to have 2 celery juices and 2 cucumber apple juices, and then throughout the day I can have as much as I'd like of blended melon and orange juice. I haven't had watermelon in over a week, and it's kind of weird for me because it's the summertime and this is when I always have watermelon for breakfast, so I cannot wait. So yeah, I'm gonna go make my lemon water now, have my celery juice, and then I'll show you what I have for breakfast first. So I had my celery juice about probably 40 minutes ago, and now I'm having blended watermelon, and I didn't expect this to be that big. I just followed the serving size that Medical Medium has listed in his book, which is 4 pounds of watermelon. So for breakfast, I'll be drinking this. Isn't this freaking huge? Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna sound really like hippy dippy, but I don't know if it's just me. Whenever I have watermelon, I swear it's like there's such a high vibration whenever I eat it. And I read that some people feel the same way about different fruits like papaya. There's just like something like spiritual, and there's just such a high vibration that I get from having watermelon. And let me know down in the comments if you feel that way too with certain fruits, because watermelon, there's such a high vibration whenever I have this. So now I'm having this cucumber apple juice, and I'm really excited to try this. I know it's gonna taste really good, but I haven't had it in a while, so... Oh my freaking god, that is so good. Dude, pink lady apples are my absolute favorite. They're just like the sweetest apples I've ever tasted. If you haven't tried pink lady apples yet, you definitely need to. But in here, I just juiced 3 pink lady apples and then 1 large cucumber. Okay, so now I'm going to try this honeydew melon. I didn't do 4 pounds this time. I did 2 pounds. It's so good. Not my favorite though. I think by far my favorite is the cucumber apple juice. But yeah, I'm feeling really good today. And I know Medical Medium says in his book that today you have to take it really easy, like maybe even take a nap or 2 if you need. But I'm feeling really energetic. Maybe it's the sugar high, I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling really good, really energized, and I'm in a really good mood. So freaking nap. So I'm gonna drink this, and then I'll talk to you whenever I have my next juice. So here is the last juice of the day to end the cleanse. This is the cucumber apple juice. I am so exhausted now, and I'm really ready for bed, so I'm gonna have this. And yeah, that is the end of the cleanse. So I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow and sit down with you and then talk about why I did the cleanse and what I experienced from being on it. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys, so it's been about a week now, but I'm finally sitting down with you and gonna go over why I did the cleanse and my results from being on it. There's a few reasons why I did the cleanse. First thing, and this is probably the biggest thing too, is my relationship with food. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about this because I'm not that comfortable yet talking about this. In the future, I do plan on making a full video about this, but I'm not going to do that until I'm ready to talk about it. I've created good habits for myself and actually have a good and balanced relationship with food. But in Medical Medium's book, he does have a whole section about how his cleanses can help heal your relationship with food, so that was definitely a big thing for me. Alright, so second thing, we're gonna get into a little bit of a girl talk here right now, so if you don't want to hear me talk about this, I'll put a timestamp down below and you can just skip this part of the video. So for the past few years now, I've been struggling a lot with getting UTIs, and over time they have just been getting worse and worse and worse. I've been getting excruciatingly painful UTIs multiple times a week, to the point where I can't even stand up. I've even had to email my professors in the past if I had a class or a lesson and tell them that I just cannot come in today. I obviously didn't tell them why, but I could not come into class. I could not physically stand up. I've been to my regular doctor about this. I've been to several gynecologists about this. They've all prescribed me with medication, and yes, that would help for the time being, but once I got off the medicine, I'd just get it back like literally days after. And once I found out about Medical Medium, probably maybe over a year ago, when I started incorporating celery juice into my diet, I rarely got UTIs, and if I did, they were very minor. So on to reason 3. I actually started this cleanse the week after 4th of July weekend, so your girl was drinking just a little bit, but usually when I drink, especially if it's like a hard seltzer or something, I get really bad heartburn. And of course it had to have been from drinking the alcohol, but after that I was like, F that, I'm going on a cleanse. I need to flush out all these toxins from my body. And overall, that's probably the main reason why I wanted to do the cleanse, is that I've just, over the past months, I haven't been treating my body the way that I should be. I haven't been taking care of myself. Of course, like, Even with 4th of July weekend, I wasn't eating healthy. I haven't been exercising as much. I was drinking. I just wasn't nourishing my body and fueling my body with the proper nutrients that it needs. And that kind of brings me into my 4th and last reason why I wanted to do the cleanse. That caused me to constantly be bloated, which it happens to all of us. If you're not going to eat healthy, of course you are going to get bloated if you're eating a lot of processed foods and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to get back into a healthy routine, and I knew from doing this cleanse that my bloating was definitely going to go down. So yeah, so now let's talk about my results. From days 3 and so on, I noticed that I was in a very clear headspace. I think I mentioned this in my last video too, but I wasn't overthinking about anything. I wasn't getting anxious over little things. I was very calm and I had a lot of stable energy throughout the day. So that was really good. That was obviously from eating healthy, of course, too. Secondly, I noticed this the last time I did the original 369 cleanse a couple months ago. Once I start getting into the routine of eating really, really healthy foods, I start to get tired and I'm like ready for bed at a reasonable time, which is so freaking good because I have the worst sleeping schedule. I am not exaggerating this whatsoever. Like, it's been a week now since I've been on the cleanse, and I'm not eating super clean, but I'm not eating a bunch of junk food either. But my sleeping schedule just went right back to the way it was, and I am not exaggerating this, but last night I could not fall asleep. I was wide awake until 5 in the morning. I don't know why it happens, but yeah, that's not the point. What I was trying to get at is that once I start incorporating a lot of healthy foods into my diet, my body instantly gets back on a regular sleeping schedule, which is so great for me because that is something I really, really need. And I've noticed that on both these cleanses is that my sleeping schedule goes back to normal and a reasonable time. So the third thing that I noticed from the cleanse, again, a little bit of girl talk. I'll put a timestamp below if you want to skip this, but I had no UTIs, not one for the whole freaking week. And that's seriously just a blessing because I cannot tell you how many times I get it in a single week. And for me to eat healthy for 9 days and not experience any of those symptoms is absolutely amazing. So I'm very, very happy about that. Another thing that I noticed was towards the end of the cleanse, it was getting around that time of the month for me, and I had absolutely no period symptoms. And usually right before that time of the month, my girls get a little bit sore, a little irritated, but I didn't experience any of that. All right, so I think this is the 5th result that I noticed. Of course, no heartburn. I usually only get it when I'm drinking hard seltzer, and yeah, I had no heartburn whatsoever, so that was really good. And last but not least, I had less bloating, and in terms of weight loss, I did go down 5 pounds, which is probably just water weight from all of the alcohol and the unhealthy food I was eating before the cleanse. But yeah, those are my results from the cleanse. I really am so happy that I did this. I feel so amazing. It really just feels like the weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I feel like I've gotten myself on track into healthier habits. I highly, highly, highly recommend checking out Medical Medium, and I really do recommend trying one of his cleanses. Our body, even if you don't feel like you have any symptoms or anything that you need to heal from, our bodies all could use some cleansing, whether you have symptoms or not. From all the buildup of alcohol, unhealthy foods, chemicals in the air that you don't even realize you're breathing in, those can all really take a toll on your body. So I really do recommend trying one of his cleanses. We could all use a cleanse, and you're just gonna feel amazing after doing it. I also just wanted to throw it in there. This isn't like a symptom, it's just the result from drinking a bunch of smoothies and having like a lot of liquids throughout the cleanse, is that you will be going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. It is really freaking annoying, but it's gonna happen. And if you're gonna do this cleanse, I highly suggest that you do it on a week where you don't really have to go anywhere, where you could just stay at home and really focus on yourself and the cleanse and how you're feeling. But yeah, you will be going to the bathroom nonstop. Absolutely. And it was really annoying, but it's what happened. My body was detoxing, was flushing out everything. So yeah, just a little tip there. I'm gonna wrap up this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I definitely have a lot of videos coming soon. And if you have any recommendations of videos you'd like me to make, leave them down below and I will definitely try to make them for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.